What's up everybody? Welcome to Bonsai Den Haag. Today I'm going to do the repot of this tree. It's the second part of how to make our first bonsai. If you haven't watched the first video, I'll put the link above. So let's get right into it. So what I want to do is to do the repot. The spring is starting, and as you can see the buds on this tree is already starting to push out. And since this is a very young tree, we can do the repot because the tree can recover faster than when it is a very old tree. So with this young material, I'm gonna take out of this pot first, and the idea is to place into this container. So I have a stone, and I have this wooden blocks that I will raise the stone above the pot, and we'll make a nice, very nice composition where I will place the trunk, try to place it in between here on this rock and create kind of a root over rock in a few years. And when the tree will get thicker and thicker and will merge with the beautiful stone that we have. And I also have this pot. It fits very nice with the stone, I think, and maybe it's still a little bit thick, but we need this thickness to incorporate the soil so that the tree can grow inside of here. So let's start by taking out the tree out of this pot. So I'm taking the tree out. As you can see, it has a lot of roots. So with a chopstick, we can start removing some of the roots from some of the soil from above, like this. And then carefully you can start removing all the soil from the roots and also from below. And for this you need, besides a chopstick, also a scissor, a root scissor, where you can cut the roots that you want and need. And we really need to try to get as much soil out as possible, because otherwise we won't be able to fit the tree in this kind of stone. I think it should work a little bit like this. So I'll put the roots inside of the hole that's here, and the rest will go over the root. Alright, the next step will be prepare the pot. So I have here this rectangular pot that match really well with this stone. So because I don't want the stone to sit low on the pot like this, I want to elevate the stone a little bit. And I have this wooden blocks, kind of a toy, kid's toy, that I can use to elevate, make 3 points and put the stone more or less like this. So here, like I showed you before, the roots will go inside this hole. So I want to fixate the stone like this, and this will fit perfectly. When it's filled with soil, we can fixate the stone like this. Now that we have the place ready, you can mark with charcoal where the blocks should go, and then we can put a mesh here so that the soil doesn't go out. Alright, so here we go. So once you have that fixed, we use this glue to glue the blocks. So, and another challenge is how are we going to fixate the tree so that it doesn't fall off. I think we will just use a piece of wire and then wrap around here, and with some sphagnum moss we can cover this as well and put a little bit of soil inside so that the roots can stay there. And we use aluminum wire to fixate it so that we can easily bend around the rock. I think the glue is getting warm in the meanwhile. I think this is a great position. So what I already will prepare is a wire right here so that we can fixate the tree. And first let me glue the blocks so that this perfect on spot. So once we fill it with the soil, you won't be able to see it. So here we have it. Now we can put the first layer of soil already in between the blocks. Now I think we can also fixate the stone. Alright, I think that's enough. So we have the stones and the blocks in place. Now that we have the stones and the pot prepared, I'm gonna take the tree and we're gonna use some sphagnum moss, some extra soil to fill in here and place the roots inside. Here we have it. Some of the original soil on the rock. Now I'm going to try to reposition the tree as we want it. So as you can see, I filled this part with the soil, and then I'm going to press the roots inside the hole. And I want to spread a little bit in both directions. So this direction and this direction and in this direction. And here is my aluminum wire that I will use to fixate the tree. So this is on the front side. And now I'm gonna move to the back side, which is a little bit more complicated. I think we can guide this root, the bigger root that we have, we can guide. fill it further with soil. And after we have completed this, we need to make sure we water so that the roots don't dry out. So you have to make sure you fill all the air pockets, all the holes, and also underneath the stone. So that's what I'm doing right now. Alright, so now the last step is to place the sphagnum moss on top of it. So I have here a little bit wet sphagnum moss. So that's what we are going to do to protect the roots and keep them wet. Keep the roots wet so that they will grow and stay on the stone. So I think it's starting to look quite nice. So I will water it outside, clean it up, and come back to see the final result. So here we have it. I'll give you a 360, the end result. So let me know in the comments what you think about this tree. This is what it looked like before. So we did the first styling and now we put it on this great composition with the rock. I'm curious to know what you think about it, and I'll see you next time in Bonsai Den Haag.